What's up, YouTube peeps and barbecue freaks? Welcome back for another edition of Taco Tuesday. Today, we're going to do some fajita tacos. Now, you guys know that when it comes to seasoning, I'm hooked on this. It's incredible, right? It's just not a paid advertisement or anything. It's just that damn good. And many of you have actually gone out and purchased some of these products. So I hope you really enjoy them. I've heard back from a few of you, and you guys just love them. So you understand what I'm talking about. You understand why it's called It's Incredible. It's a great rub. If you don't have any, get you some. I'll put a link to Mike's webpage where you can find this at. Now, as much as I love this, all right, and you guys know how much I love it, I'm not going to use that today. Instead, I'm going to use Mike's, the Heaven Made product, Fabulous Fajita rub. And I'll tell you what, I tasted it right out of the container. Actually, I tasted it when I got it, probably, it's been a couple weeks ago. And it was really, really good. And I've been waiting to do this recipe. Anyway, this is going to be good, good stuff. So let's get these fajitas seasoned up. We're going to cook them out on the Weber kettle, and it should be good. Let's get started. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these limes. I got 3 limes, cut them in half, and I'm just going to juice them, and we're going to add that to the marinade. All right, next I'm going to take some onion and cilantro and chop this up. Just we're going to get rid of this bottom part. I'm not going to need that, but just going to take it and, it doesn't have to be like mince or anything. I'm just cutting it into, just rough pieces. This is going to go in the marinade as well, so that should be fine. Just going to put that aside. Get this onion cut up. I mean, you probably could have used that, but I really don't need it. So I'm gonna throw that away. Get this onion cut up. And this will go in the marinade as well. Alright, so I got the onion and the cilantro chopped up here. And next we're going to take this. What I'm using is beef inside skirt steak. You can use like a flank steak, but to me, and I have used flank steak before for fajitas, and I'll probably do it again. But there really isn't a ton of difference between fajitas and like carne asada, except for me, I'm a little more of a believer that fajita should be the inside or outside skirt steak, and carne asada should be the flank steak. But like I said, I've used both. So, and I have just under 2 pounds here, almost 2 pounds. So I'm just gonna remove all this silver skin and this fat. Should use my other knife. But, oh well. Just stick with this. We're going to get this fat removed and the silver skin removed. We'll get it seasoned up and let it marinate for, that's probably going to go for a few hours. So let me get the rest of this silver skin and fat and all removed, and I will pick back up. All right, so I got this trimmed up to my liking. We're gonna take that Fabulous Fajita rub and coat this skirt steak on both sides. This is the only seasoning I'm using. No garlic powder, salt, pepper, anything like that. All that stuff's already in here, and well, I'm guessing it is most of it. Most of your basic ingredients, but I want to just stick with this. So then we're going to take, I've got a big old gallon plastic bag here that we're going to use. Take that skirt steak, drop it right in here. Next, I'm going to add, excuse me, the lime juice that we squeezed earlier, the fresh lime juice. Put that in there. I'm going to take that onion and cilantro that we diced up. It's just a rough chop. I might have made a little more than I need, but it's all right. Get that in there. And last, we're going to take some beer. I like a good Mexican beer. I prefer the light. You know, if you're going to use a beer, it's got to be a Mexican beer, in my opinion. But you can use whatever beer you like. Well, regular beer. Don't use a dark beer. It's a Mexican thing, man. Growing up. Get that in here. We're only going to add about 12 ounces. This is a 24-ounce can, so we'll only add about half of it. And you know the rest of the half is going to go for me. So just get this mixed up in here. Mix it all around. Now what that lime juice and what that beer is going to do, it's going to help tenderize that skirt steak. That skirt steak can be pretty tough. So, you know what? I'm going to add a little more seasoning in here. Or a lot more. So, we're going to stick it in the fridge and we're going to let it marinate for, I don't know, about 4 hours or so, 3 hours. We'll see. And about every hour I'm going to go in there and just flip it upside down to make sure that everything gets coated and marinated. So that's it there. That's the marinade. We're going to set that in the fridge and I'll pick back up once we head outside. All right, you guys, the fajitas have been marinating for just under 3 hours. So I took them out of the bag, just damped them a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and leave some of this cilantro on here. You know, we can grill it like that. I'll take most of it off, but if you leave a little bit on there, it's not going to hurt it. Just remove the stems, actually. So, got my some homemade guac that I just made up. So we're going to take these fajitas and we're going to take that Fabulous Fajita seasoning and just give them one coating, a quick coating, and then we're going to get them outside on the Weber. These shouldn't take too long, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook them indirect for just a little bit, probably about 20 minutes, and that's because I'm going to add some mesquite wood to the fire. So It gives it a little mesquite flavor. I love mesquite with fajitas. I think they go together very well. So that's it. I'll show you how I have my Weber set up, and we'll get these bad boys on. All right, so I have the fajitas here. I'm using my charcoal baskets there. Just drop some mesquite in there. So we're gonna get this lid closed, let it take on smoke for about 20 minutes, and then we're gonna put them directly over the heat to finish them off. All right, let's take a look at these fajitas. Oh yeah, it's got some nice little color on them. So just gonna take these right over the fire. Again, they're not very thick, so it's not gonna take too long. Let me get this turned a little bit. So it shouldn't take too long. We're just gonna let it grill on each side for about a minute or so. Yeah. You definitely don't want to overcook fajitas. So make sure you don't leave them on too long. Especially if they're really thin. That side. Yeah, so like I don't even think that was a whole minute, but they're gonna be good. So I'm gonna let this side finish off and we'll take them inside. All right, the fajitas are done. I pulled them off, we're letting them rest. While they're resting, we're gonna go ahead and start on the vegetables. I've got a half an onion, a white onion, a little bit of oil in the pan, and then one red bell pepper. If you watched, I believe it was the last Taco Tuesday video, I did this same recipe. So, but those that didn't see it, I'll show you again. So we got our onion, bell pepper. We're gonna season it with It's Incredible, because it really is. All right. I'm gonna come back with some W sauce, some Worcestershire. I'm just eyeing the measurement, but it's probably about 2 tablespoons, I reckon, somewhere right in there. I'm gonna add in some soy sauce, same thing, equal parts. Man, this smells amazing already. And then we're gonna hit it with a little bit of brown sugar. Something like that. All right, just mix that up. I'm telling you, these vegetables are gonna be out of bounds. This recipe, I told you last time I made it, I can't believe I gave it to you, but I did. But it won't be as amazing as mine if you don't use that It's Incredible. So, gotta go get some, you guys. So we're gonna let these saute down. I got my comal on the back warming up for my tortillas. And we're just gonna let these sweat down a bit, and then I'll pick back up once it's time to assemble. All right, everything's done. We're gonna get these fajitas sliced up. Just kind of separate them. Make sure you could go against the grain. That end part, well, that's gonna be for my official taste tester. My Sunny boy, my dog. Let's get these cut. Oh yeah. Yeah, buddy. Cut against the grain. It's gonna be a lot more tender if you do. So let's see if you can make this out. I hope you can make it out. But there's still, you know, some pink in there a little bit. Yeah, I think you can see that. So that tells you, you know, they're not well done, which is perfect. Look at that end piece. So that's going to be perfect. Or at least that's the way that I like it. Save that for the dog. I swear, man, this is one lucky dog. My sonny boy. Just cut a few more pieces up and then we'll make some tacos. Oh, look at that. Nice color in there. Not cooked all the way through. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna get the rest of these cut up and then we'll get to assembling some tacos. Alright, you guys. Alright, you guys, everything is done. We're gonna take, got a fresh tortilla. Gotta go with the fresh tortilla. Pack it with some fajita. We're gonna top it with some freshly made guacamole, spicy. We're gonna add some of these onions and bell peppers. God, these things are amazing. Right on top. You can eat these all by themselves, they're so good. Guarantee it. And then we're going to top it with some freshly grated cheese. You can use a cheese of your choice. I'm going with, I think this was Kobe Jack. It's just what I had. So that's it. That's the beef fajita taco. Let me get that out of the way. And we'll get the taste testing here in a bit. But that's what it looks like. All right, you guys, it is time to taste this taco. It looks great, smells great. Can't wait to try it. Cheers. That's good. The season is excellent. I'm definitely picking up that beer flavor. Now keep in mind, it doesn't have alcohol in it. You know, that's burned off. So I'm picking up the beer, the cilantro that we seasoned it in, or marinated in. Man, and then those onions and bell peppers on top, they're nice and sweet. Oh, they're just packed with flavor. That's good. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. You guys, you gotta get some, I'm telling you. Again, I don't get paid for this. I just believe in the product. So, damn, that's good. Damn, that's good. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Take care.